Welcome to Ruby News, your hub for today's music pulse and industry changes. Remix waves, explosive album launches, and shifting industry dynamics ahead. We kick off with how TikTok trends are reshaping music charts. Rosalía's techno remix of Berghain is experiencing a phenomenal rise, driven by viral trends on TikTok. Following her electrifying performance at the Brit Awards, sales and streams for both Berghain and its album Lux have jumped more than 300% in just a week. DJ Conrad Taylor's remix took TikTok by storm, boosting interest in the track even further. The new collaboration between Apple Music and TikTok lets users stream full-length songs and ensures artists receive royalty payments similar to traditional streaming. Tracy Gardner highlighted that this partnership increases music discovery and community engagement on TikTok. You can now find the remix on digital streaming platforms, expanding its availability. Rosalía's remix shows the power of digital momentum in music. The Beatles' Abbey Road sessions in 1969 were their last collaborative studio effort. Despite tensions, the band teamed up with producer George Martin to craft a polished album that initially got mixed reviews. Noteworthy was the use of a solid-state transistor mixing desk, which enhanced the sound. Abbey Road eventually sold over 30 million copies, establishing its status as one of the greatest albums ever. John Lennon privately told the band about his departure before the release, marking the end of an era. The Beatles' studio magic continues to leave an indelible mark on music history. Next, we delve into Foy Vance's emotive album that tackles deep themes. Foy Vance's latest album, The Wake, wraps up a 26-year, 7-album journey inspired by the loss of his father, Hugh Bailey Vance. After his father's passing, Vance's songwriting took on a new direction, using music to navigate his grief. This album blends folk and soul, exploring themes like introspection and artificial intelligence. Vance reflected on how his father's role as a preacher shaped his identity. Currently on tour in the US, Vance performs songs from The Wake, continuing to create music that encourages personal growth and spiritual connection. Foy Vance's personal journey is a testament to the healing power of music. From soulful introspection to independent release, let's check out Sturgill Simpson's strategy. Sturgill Simpson, performing as Johnny Blue Skies, has leaked his own album, Mutiny After Midnight, early on YouTube. Originally planned for a physical-only release, this strategy was designed to support independent record stores, offering a unique approach to distributing music. Mutiny After Midnight combines dance tracks with diverse musical influences and political themes. The album aims to connect with audiences directly, with plans to keep it available only in physical formats for the first 4 to 6 weeks. It became available worldwide on March 13th, continuing to challenge traditional distribution methods. Leaking his album supports indie stores, highlighting a unique release path. Now, let's move to a story involving an unexpected album leak stirring mixed reactions. Drake's upcoming album, Iceman, is stirring up mixed reactions after a snippet leaked online. DJ Academics has voiced his dislike for the track during a live stream. Meanwhile, Drake is keeping fans guessing with cryptic Instagram posts about Iceman. Last summer, his single, What Did I Miss?, climbed to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 as part of the album's rollout. Academics even speculated the leak might be strategic, saying, "These conspiracy theorists think Drake is leaking his own music." The release strategy for the album is still a hot topic. Drake's Iceman has certainly sparked conversation, both on and off the charts. We wrap this act with an album that challenges musical norms. The Scratch is back with a new album, Pull Like a Dog, featuring 10 tracks that fuse Irish music, punk, and metal. The album dives into various themes, like the titular track, Pull Like a Dog, which explores the idea of rejecting apologies for simply being oneself. Producer John Spud Murphy enriches their sound with unique instrumental elements. Their song, Glad Rags, looks into how inattentiveness can lead to distraction. Fans can look forward to more insights into their creative direction as The Scratch evolves. The Scratch revives the spirit of Irish punk and contemporary metal. From releases to record-breaking sales, here's a look at music memorabilia. David Gilmour's iconic black Strat was sold for a record-breaking $14.55 million at Christie's auction house, setting a new high for guitars at auction. This sale beats the previous record set by Kurt Cobain's Martin D18E, which went for $6.01 million. Gilmour's black Strat used on many Pink Floyd albums, has immense cultural value. Described by attendee Thomas Scriven as the Super Bowl of music memorabilia, the auction showcased its impact. The Jim Irsay collection auction continues to attract interest with its impressive array of pop culture items. David Gilmour's auction set a benchmark in music collectibles. Looking at media trends, Gen Z is making waves by reviving a classic format. Gen Z is showing a renewed interest in analog formats, with CDs gaining popularity in the UK. CD sales in the UK increased by 3.1% in 2005, hitting $99.6 million, signaling a move away from digital dependency. Indie artists are now using CDs for their debut releases, tapping into this comeback. Amity, a TikTok user, echoes a wider generational pushback against digital media, describing it as borrowed with no real ownership. As Gen Z continues to prefer tangible media, the music industry is adapting to these changing consumer tastes. Gen Z's fondness for analog shows the unpredictable swings in media trends. Now, let's celebrate major anniversaries and upcoming tours in rock and metal. Marilyn Manson will celebrate the 30th anniversary of Antichrist Superstar with a special two-night show in Los Angeles this October. Lamb of God has planned a pop-up performance in Philadelphia to mark their new album, Into Oblivion. Dogstar's upcoming tour is part of 12 rock and metal tours announced for 2026. These events showcase exciting anniversary celebrations and unique festival lineups across North America. Marilyn Manson has called the Los Angeles show a memorable experience for fans. The music world eagerly awaits a dynamic series of rock and metal tours through March 2026. Marilyn Manson gears up for a standout tour to mark his 30th anniversary in style. We start with surprising news on a major artist stepping away from the spotlight. Labrinth has announced he is leaving the entertainment industry, expressing frustration with Columbia Records and HBO's Euphoria. He criticized both his label and the show publicly on Instagram. This announcement comes just before the premiere of Euphoria Season 3, where Hans Zimmer joins as composer, signaling a major change in the show's music. Labrinth scored the first 2 seasons and collaborated closely with creator Sam Levinson, who gave him creative freedom. Season 3 of Euphoria debuts on April 12th, featuring Zimmer's new work. Labrinth's exit echoes the hidden challenges facing creatives today. Finally, let's immerse ourselves in festival fever with a spotlight on emerging talent. Rolling Stone's Future of Music Festival is happening at Austin City Limits Live, featuring local and international artists over 3 nights. Night 1 had Austin's own Susanna Joffe, Southampton's St. Harrison, and headliner Lola Young. Their performances stood out for dynamic energy and engaging audience interactions. This festival is a crucial platform for emerging talent. Lola Young said being the cover girl is something she dreamed of. The festival goes on, offering more performances that could shape future music trends. Rolling Stone's festival represents a vibrant future for diverse and emerging artists. With these diverse stories, it's clear the music landscape is ever evolving.